husband and I went last night to Walgreens and purchased the IntelliGender Boy or Girl Gender Prediction Test. It's made in the USA. We purchased it at Walgreens. I looked at first, we went to Walmart last night, and I looked to see if they had it, and they did not. And they basically tell you it's not 100% accurate so that you can't, like, say it didn't work and try to get your money back and whatnot. But I did this I did it this morning because you have to use the first morning urine. You have to, which is kind of funny when you're pregnant, because if you know, when you're pregnant, you usually have to go to the restroom, usually at least once in the night. I'm lucky and I only have to go once in the night, but I've heard people say, like, I have to get up like 3 or 4 times in the middle of the night to go to the restroom. But I only have to get up once. So I woke up last night at like 3:30 in the morning. I'm like, is this my first morning's urine? Or should I wait until I wake up a little bit later? And then I woke up again at 7 o'clock and I did that test then, because that was like really the first part of the morning. So that's like my first question with the test, because when you are pregnant, that happens. It just happens. So it basically says you can do this as early as 10 weeks. And I know it's not 100% accurate. It's more like 50% accurate. The chances are 1. You either are going to have a boy or a girl. So I don't know. But it was fun to do it. I'm going to show you how this test actually works now, and what comes inside this box. So first of all, you pay $40, but you've got to pee in your own plastic container. They don't even provide you with like a cup to pee in. So I found this. You remove this little sticker on the top and take this lovely syringe and fill it up 20 milliliters with your urine. Insert it in here. So after you put it in there, you swirl the container for 10 seconds, and then you're going to leave it alone for 5 minutes. You're supposed to put it on a flat white surface. And then this is the color that it turns supposedly for a boy. This is the color it turns for a girl. But I got urine on my hand, which is completely disgusting, but at least it's my own. Yeah, it doesn't really glow like that, but my husband put a little flashlight here so you could see it, because it's hard to see. It's obviously, like, when I look at it, green, but you're supposed to put it on, theoretically, a white surface. Oh, that's nice, Brian. You're supposed to theoretically put it on a white surface, but ours are kind of beige. And so if it's green, supposedly I'm having a boy. And if it's pink or this like reddish color or orangish color, you're supposed to have a girl. So I'm going to go buy a bunch of boy stuff today. So basically, since I found out it's a boy, I went out and I went shopping and I got all kinds of boy stuff. I'm just kidding. We actually find out the gender of our baby on Halloween, which I'm really excited about. One good thing about this test is this pregnancy hasn't felt real yet. I don't know, it just hasn't felt real. I want to be excited, but it just hasn't felt completely real yet. So you're like, I'm not sure yet. I felt a lot more excited after I got past the first trimester. I'm 14 weeks now. But this just made it more fun, because then you see boy popped up and I'm like, wow, I'm going to have like either a little baby boy or a little baby girl. And I don't really care the sex, as long as it's healthy and happy. But I think my husband got even more excited when he saw it was a boy. He's like, I think my husband wants a boy. I know my dad wants a boy, because he called me after I had my first trimester scan, and he's like, I heard my grandson is doing well. And so I'm like, okay, he wants a boy too. Everybody wants me to have a boy. I haven't asked my mom what she wants. So maybe I'm going to come up with a list of questions for my mom, like her response and all that stuff, because I wanted to film her actual response, but she just knew I was pregnant. So she beat the punchline. So she just like asked me one night at dinner. She looked at me and she said, "Are you pregnant?" And I'm like, I couldn't lie to her, but I didn't want to tell her quite yet. I just wanted to make sure everything was good first. But like for my first ultrasound and whatnot. But I just looked at her and I'm like, how'd you know? But yeah. So I got this. I think it was a great purchase. It was $40, so it's pretty expensive. I know the test isn't accurate like 100%, but it really does make it more fun. So I'm glad I did purchase this. And then after, since I know it's a boy now, I went to Toys R Us and got like Babies R Us, and bought a bunch of boys' clothes. I'm just kidding. But I did buy my first purchase for our baby, which I bought some swaddle blankets, and I've been looking at them online, and I've been trying to decide which ones I want, and I wanted to get them just kind of a gender neutral one, because I don't want to wait till Halloween when we find out the sex of our baby to like go and purchase. I want to do something now. So I thought this was like an appropriate first purchase. They're swaddle blankets by a company called Aiden and Anise is how I'm going to pronounce it, because I want to pronounce it some kind of odd way, and it's inappropriate the way I want to pronounce it. But they're really cute. They have, one of them has little monkeys on them, one of them has little giraffes, and one of them has little lions. The lion's really cute. I bought it because I like the giraffe the best. But I'm really excited about this purchase. I actually went to lunch with two of my girlfriends today, and one of them had these blankets. And I said, oh, how do you like those? I've been looking at them online. And she gave me a couple words of advice on these blankets. She said, so if you're having a baby or whatnot, she said don't buy the Target ones. They make a version for Target, but they aren't as nice. So she said don't buy them because they don't wash as nice. They're just not nearly as nice with the quality. So I got these at Babies R Us. And she also said the littler the print on them, the better, because those spots are a lot harder than the rest of the blanket. I think they're soft in general, but she said when she's gotten bigger things on them, just not as nice. So those were my words of advice for my friend. So yeah, says we're gonna have a boy. We'll see on Halloween. That's when we find out, and I will probably let you all know then. I've seen all kinds of things for like gender reveal parties online where people have like a cake, and then they cut the cake and it's either pink inside or blue inside for a boy or a girl, and I think that's really cute. But I'm trying to think if I want to do something Halloween oriented, since it's going to be Halloween. But nothing comes across that I think sounds cute. It all just kind of sounds cheesy. So if you can think of something, let me know. But other than that, I thought it was a cool test. So if you're like in the same boat as I am, you're pregnant but you're not feeling it, that like just made it feel like 100% more real. So $40 to feel like, I don't know, it felt really good. It felt really good. Just kind of fun. And then I saw how excited my husband got when it was a boy. Wait till we go and like he sees like on the, I'm like afraid, ultrasound it's gonna be a girl. I'll be happy because I can put her in all kinds of jewels and stuff. I've been thinking about that. But a boy, I can't put him in jewels. I even asked my husband, I'm like, do they make baby watches? He's like, I don't know. Like, I need to accessorize my baby. I'm just kidding. That's like, but I think it'd be fun. Anyway, that's it for now. I will update you. Next video will be my pregnancy thus far, so the beginning all the way to 13 weeks. And then at the end of this week, I will post another video, 14-week update, and I'll show my belly and whatnot. Even though it doesn't look like anything yet. But I feel like some days it starts to look like something, and then I'm like, oh, I was just really bloated that day. So, or I just need to go to the bathroom, and it went back down. So yeah, that's it for now.